Go to my website, deletelaws.com, and get a trifold. Laminate a copy of your driver's license front and back, your insurance and registration card, put it on a laminated slip, and it goes inside your trifold above your visor. Use the touchdown position. Hand goes on the seat over here as you film. This hand goes up, grabs the trifold, your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance. Everything that you do with the cop, you show the camera first. Cop pulls you over, license, registration. I'm already like this. I'm already filming the copper. So what's the first thing you do when you see a copper? You start recording, and your hands, look at my hands. I put my elbow right on that knob. You see that? And now I got my phone, and I'm recording inward right here. I'm recording myself. And then, of course, when the camera shoots across my face and goes out the window, it's hitting the copper. You always want that camera on yourself, so if anything happens to you, we can see you get hit. We want to make sure that you're in the camera. So you film like this. You hold your hands up in the touchdown position. Then when copper pulls you over, reach up, grab your trifold, your laminated driver's license, proof of registration, insurance. Right there, cop says, hey, can I get your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance? You pull it down and you hand it to him. There it is. Now he has my license, registration, proof of insurance. He says, hey, where are you going? Perfect. Now you grab your trifold out the top. You point at the trifold where it says, I plead the Fifth Amendment. You show it to the cop and you say, I plead the Fifth Amendment, officer. Where are you heading? Officer, I just showed you on the trifold, I plead the Fifth. Please don't ask me any more questions. If I violated a code, then give me a ticket. I want to leave. Thank you for your time. You know how fast you were going? Officer, you're now harassing me. I've invoked my Fifth Amendment right. I showed it to the camera. This footage is going to go to the judge when I sue you. As soon as I hand him this, where are you coming from? Where are you going? What are you doing? Who'd you date when you were in 11th grade? Eat my shorts, copper. Stop harassing me. I've already invoked my Fifth Amendment right. I have a right to counsel if you're going to question me. You don't see my lawyer here with me, do you? So get the flock out of here. Go have a ham sandwich. Go beat your wife. Go beat your 8-year-old kid. Get the flock away from my car. You're on camera. Everything's going to be on camera. Can you step out of the car? Sure, I'll step out of the car. Cop says, can I search your car? Sure, you can search my car. Go ahead. He starts to search it. I revoke consent. It's on my trifold, United States versus Williams. I revoke consent. There's not enough drug dogs to get there in time, or they violate Rodriguez versus United States 2015. You use that trifold like it's a piano that you're playing. It'll keep you safe from the piggies. You got to get used to this. You got to get used to mincing the words you use properly, because they're trying to mince words with you to arrest you, steal your car, kidnap you, and put you in a frickin' dungeon. I wish that wasn't true. I wish this wasn't my business. I really wish that I had no trifold business where I didn't sell a trifold to make a living, because so many people didn't have to worry about their rights being violated. But that's not the case. That's not the case. If you answer one question, where are you going? I'm going to my mom's house. Where are you coming from? You writing a book? You want to be my boyfriend? What are you talking about? Why are you asking me all these questions? We're not dating, bro. I'm straight. Sorry, homie. Don't ask me where I'm going. It says on the trifold, I do not agree to answer any questions. Don't ask me where I'm going. Don't ask me where I'm coming from. Use your trifold. Use it. I sell it for $9. You can download it. Then you have a copy. You can give it to all your friends. Or if you don't have $9, I'll give it to you for free. I'll give it to you for free. There's my grifting ways. I give away the product I sell for free. I'm a real grifter. Get my trifold. Get it in your car. If you don't have one, I'll give you one for free. If you can't afford $9, if you no problem. If you can afford the $30 one, get it. Put it in your car. It's badass. Keep it. Use your damn trifold. By the way, when you get the $30 indestructible one, I send it. I give you a nice thick. It's actually a broccoli wad. You know, the broccoli wad rubber band's a nice thick black rubber band. That's what Aaron Queen's talking about, because I really want you to put the trifold up on your visor, just like that. Put that around your visor, your trifold. How many people don't have their license, registration, proof of insurance? I do a photocopy of my driver's license. I do a laser copy of the front of my driver's license and the back of my driver's license, because I'm not going to put my actual driver's license in a plastic laminated fold. So what I do is I do a laser copy of the front and the back, And then I do a laser copy of my registration proof of insurance. And then I put them on one long plastic card that kind of mimics the same size as my trifold. And then my registration, insurance, and proof of ID all goes in here. And then when the cop pulls me over, I use this touchdown position. That's why I give you guys the rubber band with your order. It's a small little thing, but I don't want you trying to find the right rubber band. I sell you a nice, thick, black broccoli wad rubber band that goes right inside of your, right there. What's wrong with having the necessary tools above your head, putting your hands above the steering wheel so you don't get shot? They're shooting people. I wish it was a joke. I really wish I didn't have a business. I wish my business was failing miserably because so many cops were doing it right. That's what I wish. It's just not the case. You got to have the trifold on you. And I don't care about your $9. I'll give it to you for free. Get it in your car. I appreciate it if you can buy it. Thanks. I don't care. Your $9 ain't going to make or break me, bud. Your $30 for the indestructible one doesn't make or break my day today. It just doesn't. But if you have my trifold in your car, it might make or break your day. It could save your life. Someone wrote me an email the other day, and I talked about this the other day, and they said, Chili, the guy started the back and forth with me, and right away I invoked my Fifth Amendment right. He said, where are you coming from? And I said, I don't answer any questions. It's on the trifold.
Well, sir. Pulled over because of her speed. It's your license, please. Where are you headed today? That's perfect. It's your license, please.
Sure. That's my license, insurance, proof of registration.
Hey, Mr. Can I sure you still live at that mailing address you have here?
Still tries to get me to answer questions. Still wants me to open up and start talking to him.
That's for sole purpose of the infraction, sir. I don't want to get mailed out to somewhere else. All right, so just remain inside the vehicle, I'll be right back.
He said, okay. And he went back and did his thing. That's what I want to hear. I want your testimonial. I want to hear from you that I used your trifold. I didn't answer any questions. I got a ticket, but I didn't have to have that. Where are you going? Where are you coming from? What's your favorite color? Can I search your car? Which what I do now, when I know this jackboot thug pig is going to search my car, on your trifold is the 2018 case of Williams versus United States. And as soon as they say, I want to search your car, I know that this jackboot thug pig is going to invoke the Carroll Doctrine, the exigent circumstances clause of the Carroll Doctrine, and say that he's searching my car because he believes I have contraband, or he believes there's a possible loss of life, a danger to someone's life. So I just got this feeling this cop's going to search my car. So I tell him, he goes, hey, can I search your car? And I go, sure, you can search my car. Step out for me. Sure. I start to get out. He starts to search my car. And I say, oh, officer, I revoke consent. I revoke consent. It's right here, 2018, United States versus Williams. It says right on my trifold right here that if I can give consent, I revoke consent. He says, oh, I'm going to call a drug dog out here to do a walk around your car. I said, oh, sorry, officer, 2015 Rodriguez versus United States says that you can't extend a traffic stop to search my car without a single articulable fact or reasonable articulable suspicion that I'm somehow doing something where you need a drug dog out here. And if they can't do that, which they can't, oh, I'm going on a hunch, everything, remember, you're filming everything. Then you got that copper when you go to court. And anything that he gets from your car is fruit of the poisonous tree, the 1961 case of Matt versus Ohio. I really wish that I didn't have this business. But I do. But I do because so many people are cheated by the pigs.
Don't call them pigs. Whatever you do, don't call them pigs.
Because so many people are cheated by the pigs.
Don't be calling them pigs, man.
OTVO. Everybody put it in the chat. OTVO. OTVO. Put it in the chat. Overturn Terry versus Ohio. Where are you coming from? Going to work? You live in this area? Now, at this point, by the third or fourth question, me being the mother I am, I would say, hey, cop, I told you 3 times. I plead the 5th. Now back the fuck up. Leave me alone. You have no right to question me. Do your job. Give me a ticket or don't. But off, piggy. That would be my response. I don't recommend that you do that response. I recommend you go like this. Where are you going? Where are you heading? What are you doing? What time you coming home? Did you sleep with your wife last night? Are you dating anybody? Do you like steak? Do you like eggs? Do you like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam. I do not like green eggs and ham. And instead of answering any of those things, I simply say, Copper, I plead the 5th Amendment. Copper keeps questioning me, and I say, I'm not going to answer any questions. Please leave me alone. Any further questioning is outright harassment.
There it is right there. There it is right there. What is going on out there in the land of the unfree America? What do we got going on? What do we got going on? I have not. Let me see. Let me try to get this bad chicken what to see here. Because sometimes when you put the tape over your thing, there we go. There we go. What is going on out there in the land of the unfree America? Everybody do me a favor, hit the like button. Just hit the like button. Look at I kind of got a schmo haircut going today. Not really sure what's going on. What is going on? Kev Factor, April, what is going on? Mikey B, there we are. What is going on? Everybody do me a favor, hit the like button if you would, please. You know, I called over to that police department this morning 3 times. 3 times. I called Small Miracle Garages. I called that police department 3 times today. And then I'm not sure if you guys noticed or not, but make sure your notifications are turned on. Make sure your bell notifications are turned on for the channel. We got 230 people here between 5 channels. My buddy Brian on the Disturbing Illusions got 12,000 subscribers, and he got today almost 300 people in his live stream. So if you wake up one day and this channel is not here anymore, YouTube is slowly but surely just diminishing. 230 people here with 600,000 subscribers. Hey, YouTube. Hey, YouTube. How you doing, YouTube? Thank you so much for what you're doing. I sure do appreciate you, YouTube, cheating me. I appreciate that so much. The 240 people here between 5 channels. But you know what? Hey. Do me a favor, everybody, put in the comment section OTVO, overturn Terry versus Ohio. And let's talk about those 4 important tenets of Terry. Officer safety puts officer safety over all of your rights. Number 2, Terry versus Ohio creates reasonable, articulable suspicion. Number 3, it allows cops to run up and grab you and pat you down. And then number 4, Terry versus Ohio creates this magical thing called detainment, where you're not really arrested, you're just being detained, but reasonable, articulable suspicion and detainment never existed before Terry versus Ohio in 1968. So just remember that. All of the hands-on that we see from the police, unless probable cause has been committed and you have broken the law, well, then, you know, it's a Terry versus Ohio stop. I mean, delete laws. I'm giving away 2-for-1 trifolds right now. You get 1. I give you 2. Shipped off a bunch of trifolds today. These friendship bracelets I've got in right now. Team DLZ, we don't stop. I got these in stock right now. So head on over to deletelaws.com and get yourself one.
To get what you doing? I just wanted to get welded. Sir, I wanted to get no, sir. Sir, what is you doing?
Don't put it in drive.
Sir, what are you doing? Sir, what are you doing? Why are you in my car? Why are you in my car? Why are you in my car?
So this guy's losing his mind because the cops are all over him. It's just a basic traffic stop. But as you know, cops have to do what they have to do to you.
What did I get blurred for? Because I didn't do nothing, bro. I didn't do anything, did I? No. Hands up.
Ready? What do you feel? Just put in the comment section. Right? What do you feel? Ready?
Did I? No.
Oh, what are you feeling right there? What do you feel in your chest right there? Ready?
I didn't do anything, did I? No.
Oh, snap. What's the feeling you get in your heart and soul right there when the cop cracks open your door and you go, no.
hands up. I'm not. Give me your hands. Give me your hands. Give me your hands. Give me your hands. He's gonna get pepper spray. He's gonna get pepper spray. He's reaching to turn the car on. Mom, stop, please stop, please stop.
So they're not just on top of him, they're choking him and hurting him as they're doing this. It's not just we're stopping you. No. They have to hurt him. Listen to the man gurgle, and there's the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. Listen to him gurgle.
Mom, stop, please stop.
Ready? Why is he
Is there anything?
You're hurting me.
My hands on your chin.
Oh,
You're
Manchester.
attempting to turn on the vehicle.
No, I'm not. Stop
You are
playing.
attempting
Stop
to-
playing. No, I am not.
Josh, don't touch me.
No. No.
Hiccups. Stop resisting.
No, I'm
Stop
not
resisting.
resisting.
Look,
I'm not.
You're gonna step out. You're gonna step out now. Okay? Give me your hands. Okay? Now
Bro.
Step out. Step out of the car.
I'm
Everything.
on Manchester.
Step out. Step out.
He's still talking to his mama. His mama's still on the phone. He's still having a conversation with both them great big pigs on top of him. He's still having himself a conversation.
Step out.
I'm at the mobile station.
Step out, sir.
I'm at the mobile
Sir,
station.
you need to step out. Step out.
Mobile, by the route, by the right your routes.
Step out.
No, don't hang on my
Sir,
phone.
stop
Don't hang
resisting.
on my phone.
Sir, don't worry about that right now. Stop resisting, sir. Step out.
I'm not resisting.
Okay, step out with my
I'm
partner.
not resisting.
Step out. Step
I'm
out
not
of the vehicle.
resisting.
Step out.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting. As long as we say stop resisting and the camera's crowded, well, you can't see what's happening, the cop must be in the right.
Step out of the vehicle.
Sir, please stop. Sir, please stop.
Get out.
Sir, please
Get out.
stop.
Get him out.
Sir, please stop.
Get out.
Sir, please stop.
Get out of the car.
I'm going to get out.
Get out of the car.
So that's that. You know, if we go back to the beginning of the clip, if we run it back, I'm going to run it back to the beginning real quick. Let me show you something here. So do you see him here? He's going to be a little bit disoriented, not sure what's happening, not sure what he should do.
You do.
So the cops are attacking his car, trying to open his doors, and he gets so scared he's going to drive off.
I just wanted to get to a well-lit.
On the steering wheel.
Sir, I wanted to get.
Hands on the steering wheel.
No, sir.
Oh, okay. Do you see what he's doing here? What he doesn't have ready to go is his license, registration, and proof of insurance. You have to have your license, registration, and proof of insurance ready to go on a laminated card. My registration, just to be honest with you, my registration is not laminated. My registration is just folded into my trifold. But I do have my license and my insurance on one of these cards, and then my little piece of paper for my registration is put with it like that, and then this goes inside of this bad chicken, just like this. And now this bad chicken right here, this goes up in my visor with this broccoli wad rubber band. Everything goes just like this. When the copper comes up, I'm ready to go. I've got my phone. I'm recording that copper. I can slip out my license, registration. See, registration falls out because it's not laminated all together. But now I've got everything right there, and I give it to the copper. That's going to disarm that copper where he's not trying to break into your car because you didn't pull over. You were going to a well-lit area. That copper needs you to pull over right now. You want to do that. And then the next thing you want to do is, as you're filming here, slide your trifold down and simply say to him, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. You don't want to go through all of this. You don't want to go through the abuse and cops grabbing you. If you're ready to go, if you have your stuff ready to go, if you have your registration, proof of insurance, everything ready to go, you slip this through the window. Officer, here's everything I got to provide by law. It's going to make him stop and go, whoa, wait a minute. You're giving me everything. You want to just say what's on the trifold. Everything I need to provide by law is in the slip below. Give it to him right away. Don't wait. The cop pulled you over. He's really hoping that you won't cooperate. He's really hoping that you say, I'm not doing anything. Oh man, as soon as you're like, I ain't giving you shit, he's like, yes, I got another one. I get to tase this guy. I get to beat him. What's the cop's goal? The cop's goal is to pull you over, impound your car, put you in torture cuffs, take you down to the dungeon, and steal your money. That is the cop's goal. Put a 1 in the chat if that's a fact. If the cop's goal is to arrest your happy ass, is that the copper's goal? I think that is the copper's goal. What's the cop's goal? The cop's goal is to arrest you. That's his goal. That's literally his goal. If you are not prepared, if you don't have your license, registration, proof of insurance ready to go, if you don't have your trifold, if you don't have your trifold ready to go, ready to invoke your Fifth Amendment right, if your phone is not ready to record, I'm recording you, copper, and that's what he sees is the lens of your camera, then that copper is going to abuse you. Everybody hit the like button. Make sure your notifications are turned on. Are your notifications turned on? Joel, are your notifications turned on? Did I see Chevy? I think I saw Chevy in here today. Chevy, what's up, Playboy? Jeff hates pigs. Jeff hates pigs. Do I see Jeff hates pigs in here? I see Jackson here. I see Greg's in here. What is going on, my friend? Chevy, what's up, Playboy? And here is the next video.
Memphis, Tennessee, with his hands last December 6th, just outside of Milesburg Center County, 45-year-old Derek Ramey of Memphis, Tennessee, with his hands already outside the vehicle, is about to be removed by Pennsylvania State Troopers with guns drawn.
Whoa, did you see it? Well, look, he's going to throw a little uppercut here. He's getting locked in by a seatbelt. This cop is going to grab the guy's seatbelt and he tries to jerk the seatbelt out like a total moron. Like let's watch the foolishness here. I saw this earlier today. I put this on my studio. I want you guys to watch the foolishness. Let me kill the volume here so you can just see how ridiculously stupid these Keystone cops are. So now here's 2 cops trying to get him out of the car, right? Pulling on his legs, on his arms. He swings and he misses. This cop in the back swings at his face and he misses. Watch this. Swing and a miss. Oh, I think he glanced him. I think he caught him right in the right eye there. Let's see. Boom. So he does glance him. Now they got him. You see the seatbelt over his shoulder, right? You can see that seatbelt right there. Now he's pulling on him, jerking on him, ripping on his clothes. This cop grabs the seatbelt and tugs it. He's trying to pull the seatbelt. Look, he's trying to jerk the seatbelt out. Oh, but don't call them pigs. But don't you call them pigs. Put in the comment section. Don't call them pigs. Don't call them pigs. Was he just jerking on a seatbelt? Was he just pulling on the guy's seatbelt? I thought he was pulling on the guy's seatbelt. Did you guys see him pulling on the cop's seatbelt? Did you guys just see that? That he's jerking on the seatbelt that goes with the truck, comes with the SUV it looks like a Yukon. Is that what it is right there? The seatbelt comes standard. They bolt that bad chicken in there so you don't fly out when you get into a wreck. And that cop grabs it with both hands and tries to jerk it. Did you guys see that? I'm just making sure that I'm not the only one who saw that. And okay, so he's trying to rip out the seatbelt. That's not going to work. So this other cop comes in. Did he just drop down this cop? He's going to throw an uppercut. Watch the cop coming in. I don't know where he learned how to throw an uppercut, but there it is. A shot to the face. He's trying to hit him in the face. Yeah, he tried to hit him in the face. Tries to punch him in the ear. Trying to choke him. They're both trying to choke him, it looks like. Trying to get the seatbelt over his head, so he gets the seatbelt over his head. Throws another punch. Doesn't really know how to throw punches very well, but he's trying. Trying to jerk the guy out of the... Now, there they go. There they go. They got him down on the ground. Keystone cops rolling around. Neither one of them know how to grapple. He's still throwing these little candy-ass punches. We see his arm? He's still throwing punches to the guy's face as another guy's on top of him. Oh, did that copper did this cop over here push this cop away? Oh, he actually pushes him away. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Keystone cops, man. Talk about Keystone cops. Gonna go back to regular speed here. Gonna go back to the regular playback speed of normal here. Oh, there's the punches right there. There.
Yeah, right.
Gravy is 5'8", 170 pounds. Troopers claimed after his vehicle was stopped, he resisted arrest. Ramey seen in the video. Troopers claimed
Wait.
after
Take a look over here. Look on the right side. They're grabbing somebody else. There's got a handicap plaque on his license plate. But then on the right side over here, they're pulling someone out. Look at the passenger door.
his vehicle was stopped,
They're grabbing that guy and throwing him on the ground and attacking him.
he resisted arrest. Ramey seen in the video punched multiple times, including in the eye, which is swollen in the mugshot.
Whoa! Damn! Look at that. Oh, snap. Look at that. So when I was a kid, there used to be this racist joke that you can't give a black guy a black eye. You can't give a black guy a black eye. That it was a joke. It was a bum. Can't give what things can't you give a black eye? You can't give him a black eye. I guess that wasn't true. I guess that wasn't true. His eye is not only black, it is swollen shut, and he does not look like he deserved that at all. Look at his face. What on his face says that he deserved to be beaten by the police in that manner? What did he do so badly that the cops needed to beat his face in like that? That they would have to black his eye and swell it shut. What did he do so wrong? I don't understand. I don't understand. And the cops are wondering, why can't we get anybody to be cops? We're offering no income tax, $25,000 signing bonus. Hey, come join us. Beat on people, hurt people. The policy is to lay on your belly. Oh, was it an expired tag? Is that what it was? Well, son of a gun. I should have known. You ran a stop sign with an expired tag. Is that what it was, Jennifer Hill? Wow. We're looking at it. It's the end of days, folks. It's the end of days. We're all facing it. Let's see what else they say.
Why are you running? I ain't get scared, man. From here, I'm thinking. I see so many people getting shot. Yeah, you're cool. We're cool, man. We're not those guys. Why are you running?
So I think that this is the funniest part of this particular video, where he says, let me get my face off the screen here so you guys can hear it and I'll just talk.
I ain't get scared, man.
So why are you running?
From here, I'm thinking. I see so many people getting shot.
I see so many people getting shot, and then the cop says,
Hey, you're cool. We're cool.
oh, but now you're full of shit. And then Trooper says, so we're cool though, man. So one cop says you're full of shit. The other one says, we're cool though, man.
Man, we're not those guys.
You sure look like those guys. You sure look like those guys. How come you look like those guys so much? If you're not those guys, why do you look like those guys? Why? I don't understand. Don't you look like those guys? I mean, you tell me, aren't the coppers dressed up in their copper? What do you call it? What do you call that uniform? Starts with a P, ends with a G. What do you call that thing? Is that a piggy costume? Oh, don't call them pigs. Don't you call them pigs. Don't you call them pigs. How could you?
377. Any reason why you're rolling your window up when I walk up to this car?
No, sir.
You had been driving it down for the past mile.
I just rolled it up.
All right, step out of the car for me. Step out. Do not shut that window. Open it now. Step
Why can't he roll the window up?
out. Right here. Face that direction. Face that direction. Put your hands right here behind your back. Don't move. You understand?
Okay, so this is what makes me the sickest. This is okay. I don't want to be told what to do in a step-by-step fashion that walks me into torture. I don't want to be treated this way. I don't want to be treated this way. I don't want to be treated this way. Does that make sense to you? Put a 1 if you agree. I don't want some cop to tell me to do this, to do that. Listen to all these commands he gives in like a 15-second space.
Step out. Do not shut that window.
Do not shut that window.
Open it now. Step
Open it now.
out.
Step out of the car.
Right here.
Right here.
Face that direction.
Face that direction. 5 commands in 2 seconds.
Face that direction.
Face that direction. Another command.
Put your hands right here behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back.
Don't move. Do you understand?
Don't move. Do you understand? If you're that scared, you shouldn't do this job.
Why are you acting so suspicious?
Another question within, I mean, what was it, 7 or 8 things he stated in 5 seconds?
Well, you're rolling your window up, and I'm walking up on scene for a routine traffic stop.
No. Okay, so he now what do the cops always say? There's no such thing as a routine traffic stop.
Well, you're rolling your window up, and I'm walking up on scene for a routine traffic stop.
You're rolling your window up when I'm on scene for a routine traffic stop. Well, let's just take into account what a routine traffic stop has to do with now. A routine traffic stop now has to deal with that you're going to take completely dominion over me, over my person. You're going to claim that you're in charge of every finger, every limb on my body. If I blink, if I look forward, if I look to the left, if I look to the right, you want to have complete and utter control over my bodily faculties. You want to control whether I sit, whether I stand, whether I breathe heavy, whether I breathe slow, whether I breathe deep, whether I breathe long. No matter what I do, this guy wants to be in charge of me. And so there's no such thing as a routine traffic stop. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. The cops don't ever treat you like a routine traffic stop. They follow their policies, procedures, and protocols. And to them, you are the most dangerous person on earth. There's no such thing as a routine traffic stop. That's what they teach them in the police academy. No such thing as a routine traffic stop. So he's saying, why are you rolling up the window on me when this is just a routine traffic stop? Well, your routine is disgusting. How about that? How about your routine, your song and dance is old and tired and I don't want to do it? How about that? How about that's why I rolled the window up? I mean, if we're just going to call a spade, let's call it what it is.
Ain't nothing going on. You're rolling your window up, and I'm walking up on scene for a routine traffic stop. Ain't nothing going on. You roll your window up. What does that look like to me?
I mean, I'm just rolling it up because it's for my safety.
For your safety?
Yeah. Nothing. I rolled up my window.
Check off.
That's my dad.
Sir. Yeah.
I rolled up my window.
320. Give me a unit code now.
And he.
320, give me a unit code now. Get me someone out here quick right now. 2 people who may have an opinion other than I'm in charge of everybody and everything.
Nothing. I rolled up my window.
Check off.
That's my dad.
Sir. Yeah.
I rolled up my window.
320. Give me a unit code now.
And he got mad because I rolled up my window.
Step right here.
I rolled it up.
Step right your feet.
That's what happened, huh? Yeah.
You're about to be arrested for blocking the roadway if you don't park and get out.
So just like that, I'm so sorry, just like that, if you pull up next to these guys, then you're about to be, show me what crime the man in the truck has done. It ends up being his dad. But what crime has he done for the cop to threaten to arrest him?
Step right here.
I rolled it up.
Step right your feet.
He's not even stepping out of his truck. He's 25 feet away at least.
That's what happened, huh? Yeah.
You're about to be arrested for blocking the roadway if you don't.
You're going to be arrested for blocking the roadway, but let's take a look at the roadway. There's nobody in it. No cars are coming. It's a residential neighborhood. There's a house on every single lot. Be arrested for what?
Because I rolled up my window.
Step right here.
I rolled it up.
Step right your feet.
That's what happened, huh? Yeah.
You're about to be arrested for blocking the roadway if you don't park and get out.
I rolled
Park over there.
I said I can. It's my right.
You are interfering with my job. You need to go park over there.
How's he interfering? You're the one paying attention to the man. This guy could talk to this guy all he wants. You don't need any more cooperation.
I rolled up my window like you said. It was my right to roll up my window.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. code unit right now. Now, bring another car out here now. There's someone talking to him.
And now you're thinking, wait, just watch him.
Must be what? Must be dead.
Watch him. He's on a sidewalk across the street. He's not even on the street. He's nowhere near them.
Here? Yep. But yep. Arrest him.
For what?
What did he just say? I'm so sorry.
And now you're thinking, wait, just watch him.
Must be what? Must be dead here?
Yep. But yep. Arrest him.
For what?
He just said, okay. Did you guys hear it? He just said, better yet, arrest him. So we don't have to see anything. Let's just listen real quick together here, real fast. So we can see the dad on the sidewalk. There's a good 25 feet at least between the car and the guy on the sidewalk, 10 yards. And the cop's got the kid. He's at the back of the car. And now let's listen close. This other backup copper's walking up.
And now you're thinking, wait, just watch him.
Must be what? Must be dead here?
Yep.
Just watch him. Watch me what? Watch me stand here, says the dad.
But yep. Arrest him.
Better yet, arrest him. And you wonder why people hate the police. You wonder why people hate the cops. If you cops want to know why people hate you, it's got nothing to do with me calling you guys pigs. My family and friends and people who are like, oh, Chili, you're so hardcore. Look at what they do. Look at their behavior. Better yet, arrest him. Arrest him for what? For living and breathing and taking a video of his son? And why are you grabbing the son that way? Why are you putting the son in handcuffs? What are you doing to that kid? I thought this was a traffic infraction. It's a routine traffic stop, he said. But now you're putting him in torture cuffs? And you wonder why people are upset? You wonder. I mean, these guys got sued, I'm pretty sure, and they lost they lost. I'm pretty sure they lost. These cops lost this case.
For what?
Put your phone down.
The roadway.
Put your phone down. Turn around.
No, man.
Nope.
For what?
Hey.
What? Hold on. What am I blocking? I'm not
put your
blocking
phone
any
down.
roadway.
Enough.
I am not.
Just
For what?
Hey.
What? Hold on. What am I blocking? I'm not
put your
blocking
phone
any
down.
roadway.
Enough.
I am not.
Enough. What's enough? You're not allowed. Doubt protest. You are not allowed to protest. You will turn around and be shackled and chained, and you will not question your chaining. We will take you to a dungeon. You will accept it. Do not question the government. Do not question the police officer. He's in charge of you. He's your daddy. I mean, he's not allowed to protest. He's not allowed to. Enough. Enough what? He's just standing there.
What?
Put your phone down.
The roadway.
Put your phone down.
Blocking the roadway. His truck is parked. He's standing on the sidewalk. Hands in his pocket, filming. He's done nothing wrong. He's done nothing wrong. This is incredible.
Turn around.
No, man.
Nope.
For what?
Hey.
What? Hold on. What am I blocking? I'm not
put your
blocking
phone
any
down.
roadway.
Enough.
I am not blocking a roadway.
Put your phone down. Put your hands behind your head.
Hey, Russ.
Put your phone down and put your hands behind your head. You know, the reason why I showed this video is because of the policy, procedure, and protocol that they've subjected Americans to for decades and decades, 7 decades since Terry versus Ohio. They've subjected us to this. And now that the camera is showing what a Terry stop is, people don't want to know. I don't want that to happen to me. Put a 1 in the chat if you don't want a Terry stop to happen to you, because this is a Terry stop. There's no warrant. This isn't a warrant for his arrest. They're Terry stopping him based on suspicion that his car is blocking the road, but his car is not blocking the road. There's no probable cause. There's no reasonable articulable suspicion. There's nothing. And now he's being subjected to a POW style of arrest upon interaction with the cops. And you think it's because I call them pigs? What do you call this guy? What do you guys call him? Green Giant, what do you call them? Soy Leo, what do you call them? What do you call these? Marco, what do you call these guys? Clown Patrol, what do you call them? Tribe, what do you call these guys who behave in this absolutely ignorant, abhorrent manner? This is absolutely disgusting. I mean, this is because Chili's a big meanie. The cops have a bad name. You cops have a bad name because of this. The other cop who comes on the scene doesn't say, well, hold on a minute. What's the probable cause here? What's my reasonable articulable suspicion to arrest this guy? Doesn't question anything. One cop tells him to arrest him. He goes over and says, oh, you're under arrest. No, too late for that now.
For what?
Put your phone down.
Blocking the roadway.
Put your phone down. Turn around.
No, man. For what?
Hey.
What? Hold on. What am I blocking? I'm not
Put your
blocking
phone
any
down.
roadway.
Enough.
I am not blocking a roadway.
Right. Put your phone down. Put your hands behind your head.
Hey, Russ, I hope you got this on video. This guy's arresting me for just standing here. And now he's taking my phone away.
Hey. Unit.
Dude, oh my God.
Hey, you're gonna,
Dude, what are you doing?
you're gonna get sprayed. Okay?
I'm
Put your hands behind your head.
spraying. I'm not even doing anything.
Talk about escalation.
You're gonna,
Dude, what are you doing?
you're gonna get sprayed.
So the guys on the ground, if they would just take a minute, just take a second to, you got him on the ground. Okay, everybody, let's slow down for a second. The man is on the ground. There's two of us standing over him. Everybody, let's take a moment. Let's take a moment and breathe. But they don't do that. They escalate it and escalate it and escalate it.
Put your hands behind your
Spray him. This is insane.
Hey, you're gonna,
Dude, what are you doing?
you're gonna get sprayed. Okay? Put your hands behind your head.
Spraying. I'm not even doing anything.
Then as he's putting his hands behind his back to be cuffed, they spray him anyway.
Get that over here. Excuse me.
323, need a more unit. Run code.
Dude, what the heck?
Stop.
Oh my God.
Stop.
Look, he's just dousing it around his head like it's perfume and he's going out for the night.
323, OC spread.
Wow, what a sick, disgusting maggot. What a sick, disgusting maggot. Listen, you guys think whatever you think. It doesn't matter what you think. Listen, you got to invoke your Fifth Amendment right. Your TRIFOLDS up here in this broccoli wad rubber band that I put in the envelope for you. You have your license, registration, and proof of insurance ready to go on a laminated card. You slip him this. He says something else. You say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right with the camera right behind it. That's how you do this. That's how you do it. And I guarantee you, you know what's funny is I don't have any videos like this. Nobody has sent me a video of them getting their face put in the dirt as they're going, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right, and shutting up. Nobody has. Does anybody have a video of them getting their arse kicked while they invoke their Fifth Amendment right with their trifold just like this? Does anybody have a video like that? It doesn't exist. If you use your trifold, you use the camera, the chance of you being hemmed up like this are so much lower. It's not even close. If you have your shit together, if you've got your license, registration, proof of insurance, you slip it to the dirty pig. The moment the pig starts to interrogate you, there it is. Here you go, officer. Everything I got to give you provided by law. And then you say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Just like that. He says, step out of the car. You flip your trifold open to the first page and you say, no problem. I'll get out of the car for you, officer. Before I do, I just wanted to show you this. It's my right to film police. I always film cops' faces. See that last line? Violating the First Amendment on camera removes cops' qualified immunity. Right underneath of that, it says Pennsylvania versus Mims says that if the cop orders me out, I got to get out. I understand I got to get out. But I want you to know that I'm filming this because I'm a journalist. It's right there. It's right there. You do that, you're much less likely to go to jail. Much less likely. And that's all I want to do. I want to make sure you don't go to jail. I want to make sure you don't go to jail. That's the most important part, that you don't go to jail. Because if you do it like this guy did, man, you're going to go to jail. You're going to go to jail. You're going to go to jail. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. That's So I saw this, of course. I've covered this before, but I wanted to show this to you guys again. Oh, yeah. I don't know about that, Marvin. I don't know about that, buddy. Gotta make sure I verify things before anything else. Just Ryut Audit say, Chili, please don't sing. Is that what you just said? Is that what you just said? Please don't sing. All right, so check this out. Let's watch this real quick. So what do you guys think? Well, listen, but before you guys all chime in, listen. We don't know if that's Marvin or not. We don't know what's true. Remember, there's a bunch of people who want to distract us and take us on other journeys and distract people from what we're saying and what we're doing here. So we don't know if that Marvin is that Marvin. I can tell you this. I heard from Deborah Rogers 2 days ago. So, yeah, so we'll check it out. But don't make sure, remember, let's not jump to any conclusions about people saying things in chat. You know, I get tons of emails and texts and fake shit from fake people all the time, day in and day out. So we'll check into it, Marvin. I'll take a look at it and we'll see what's real and what's not. So what do cops want to do to you? What's the goal of cops? What do cops really want to do to you? That dad got a $200,000. Is that right? The dad got a $200,000 settlement and the cop that sprayed him got fired and lost his certificate, said Slice. Slice for the win. Slice for the win. Slice. Yes. Yes. So cops want to arrest you and cops want to hurt you. They want to beat on you. They're so, this cop right here is so angry, it's unbelievable.
That's the one you said sucks dick, right?
What?
That's the one you said sucks dick, right?
Wow. Just a total cheap cop.
That's the one you said sucks dick, right?
Dude, look at his shoulders getting ripped like that. Look at these guys all dressed up like G.I. Joe Loser. G.I. Joe Loser number 1, Loser number 2, Loser number 3. All these guys got their jerk off Fallujah fantasy going in their mind that they're clear, move up, step it up, second unit, watch his hand.
That's the one you said sucks dick, right? That's the one you said sucks dick, right?
Wow, just absolutely incredible to see. I mean, it's just incredible to see that we see these things happen and we're all watching. That I think that's probably the worst part, that we are all watching. Everybody here is watching and they don't care. They've created so many rules, ordinance, statutes, and codes that no matter what they do to us, the Supreme Court has created a way for them to get around it. They're qualified immunity. They don't get in trouble. It's all about more training now. Now it's all about more training. They just need more training. No one needs to be punished for your son being killed. Just need more training. And the department's going to get the funds they need allocated for more training. That's what needs to happen, is more training. That's all. Just need more training. Just yeah. Manny said number 3 is the good cop, right? It's just, and while he was cuffed, while he was cuffed, just. So do you guys remember this one? Do you guys remember this? Do you remember this? Do you remember that? Do you guys remember this one? This is the one where they end up where the dog goes to attack this guy, but the dog doesn't attack him. The dog just runs wild in the streets. Watch this. Did that cop straight miss that the guy was out of the car? Watch. So everybody sees him get out of the car and run. So he's running. You can see this guy running off right there. And this cop comes running up, pointing his car where the driver was. Keystone Cops. Did you see the dog attack the cop? So the cop is, the guy's running away. The dog is going to attack the cop. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I am sorry. Put a 1 in the chat, though, if you have just this much satisfaction of watching this dog attack this pig. If you have this much satisfaction, I don't want to see anybody get hurt. Not really hurt, but apparently, if you go to dogsbite.org, they teach you that it takes up to $1 million in skin grafting to fix the deep wounds that can happen to your arm from a dog bite. So what happens here? You can see the dog is attacking the copper. The dog's biting the copper. And then the cop hits the other car. I mean, this is Keystone Cops. Who's rooting for the guy to get away? Put a 1 in the chat if you're rooting for that guy to get away. Oh my God. Oh my God. I forgot about this part. So this guy's running around and this cop is going to try to get him killed. Holy wow. Wow. And talk about a cheap shot pig. What a pig. So watch this guy close. He's giving up. Okay, hands are up. He's done. He was so exhausted by the time he got to that second street. He just ran up that hill completely exhausted. He's got his hands up. He's giving up. He's walking back towards the cops. Look at this cheap shot artist. He just whacks the guy in the face. And the dog's still running. Why are there 3 or 4 cops on top of this guy? And why are they letting a dog bite the man when there's 600, 700 pounds on the guy's back and he already put his hands up and gave up? Why are they allowing a dog to sit and maul the man? Because they don't care about us. They only care about themselves. The pig is the most selfish, egotistical animal on earth. The most invasive species there are pigs. Your neighbors, your friends, your family member may support these pigs because they're an invasive species. Every time there's a new pig, that pig's got a brother or sister that then is very understanding because their brother or sister is a pig. And then they got a cousin who's very understanding because they got a cousin who's a pig. And they went to high school with someone, and that guy was friends with that other person in high school, and they got a best friend from high school who's a pig. And the more pigs that we have, the more invasive the pig species is on our country. Look, why is this happening? Why are there 3 or 4 full-grown adults on top of a guy, and then they are having a dog bite the man? And the guy's going to sit there and say, "Oh, good boy, good boy, good boy."
Shut up. Shut your mouth. Good boy.
Good boy, he says. And there's another dog over there ready to attack.
You good? You good? What's up? You good? You got good. You got good.
Get the dog off the man. They now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cops on top. Get the dog off of him.
Okay, just so.
And he's celebrating. Good boy. Listen to him. He's celebrating that this dog is biting this guy. What a sick, disgusting piece of shit. I mean, really, what a piece of shit. Why in the world would you be celebrating? I'm just at a total loss for words as to why. Okay, so I'm going to show this video. I don't know how I'm going to get through this, but I'm going to show this video. I don't know how I'm going to get through this here. I'm going to try. I'm going to try to. Unfortunately, you know, you guys are not mature enough for me to show you this video. You know, you see how I had to click on that? Did you guys see it? Let me show you something real quick. Okay, watch this right here. Okay, you see that right there? The following content may contain graphic or violent imagery. Viewer discretion is advised. I understand and I wish to proceed. I can click on that, right? But did you know that if you are under the age of 18, your finger won't work if you go to click on that? That no kid has ever seen this before, and that no advertisers would ever want to advertise their product when something violent happens, especially if it's the cops on somebody. No one wants to see it if there's cop violence, right? What a load of shit. This is the most ridiculous bullshit I've ever seen. I'll try to shield you guys here from the violence. I'll try to shield you. I'll try to spare you the best I can, but remember, we're children here, so we don't really get to see what's going on. Yeah, it's absolutely preposterous that the censorship in our country. Sheila, I don't care how old you are not mature enough. You are not mature. Shelby, you are not mature enough to see this content. This content needs to be demonetized and age restricted. Even though we can show other people shoot people in the face and stuff like that. But if it has to do with cops doing bad things, that needs to be demonetized and age restricted. You could show UFC guys pounding each other's elbows into their bridge of their nose and their face exploding like a tomato. You could show all that. But if you show the cops doing it to anybody, age restrict, demonetize, put it in the cellar, put it in the cellar, put it in the cellar. So I'll try to shield you guys from this, but remember, you can't see this. It's too much for you.
7th floor, right? Yes.
This happens quick. Be ready. Okay, so just so you know, you see the guy who got in the elevator right here? You see the guy with the shield? This guy could have ended every single cop there. He wanted to die. He had no intention of killing anybody. He was doing suicide by cop because he could have killed them all. Paper's going to fall in a second. Wait for the papers to fall from the jam, from the door jam.
Funny enough, you don't want people to know.
Papers are going to fall. Wait for the, see papers fall down. There it is. Okay. Now this guy's running in with a knife to, okay. See right there? He's got a knife in his hand over there. He's going to try to stab that copper right there, but he's not really trying to stab that copper. He's not really trying to stab the copper. Okay. So he took a poke at the copper just now. Obviously I can't show it. You guys are too immature. I can't show this to you. He took a poke at the copper, and look what this copper does. See this copper right here? See the guy with the red hair with the beard? Watch what he does. He runs. Okay. Now there's no gunfire, and this guy's got a knife. He walks right up to these guys, and none of them are prepared. He could have offed all of them. So he's walking forward, but nobody has their gun cocked. I'm not kidding. You can't make this stuff up. He's got the knife right there. See the knife? Now he gets his gun out, but it's not ready to fire. He's pulling a trigger that's not firing. You see? He finally got a shot off, but he went like this, went to shoot but the gun wasn't cocked. Then he had to cock the gun. Then he started shooting. I'll put the link for the video in the chat. The guy with the knife could have offed all the cops in the elevator. He wasn't trying to kill them. He was not trying. Okay. And then after that, both the cops in the room unload on the guy. They both shoot him a bunch of times.
4 boy shots fired. 4 boy shots fired.
Right, but they didn't have their weapons ready to go.
10-13 shots fired. Drop to the knife.
Okay, so it's funny. His name's Officer Britch. It should be Officer Bitch Boy. This guy is the coward. Officer Britch is the coward. All you're going to see on this body camera is him see someone come out of the corner of his eye, and then Officer Bitch just run. He just runs. He's straight afraid. And so you got to see this. This is Officer Britch.
7th floor, right? Yes.
So this is the orange-haired cop with the orange beard. There's the cop who's going to be attacked right there. As soon as these papers that they try to wedge in the door fall down, that's when this orange-haired cop is going to take off running like a little bitch. So there's the guy that's going to be attacked in the lower right-hand corner, but the guy who attacks him isn't trying to kill him. He wants the cops to kill him.
Try again, maybe.
Okay, there comes the guy. See that? He's got a knife right there. He's going to swing it at this guy right here, but he's not actually trying to kill him. You see that? He's swinging that knife, but he's not trying to kill anybody. He's not trying to kill anybody at all whatsoever. I'm sorry. I wish I could show you guys more of this. Okay, there it is. Now I can bring it back for you. The YouTube censors. He's gone. Officer Britch, the bitch, the coward. By the time he comes back in the room, all the fighting's been done.
Central, shot fired, Mason. Drop it.
Oh man. By the way, you don't see anything. YouTube censors, you don't see anything.
Try again, maybe.
He just runs away.
Central, shot fired, Mason. Drop it.
What a fucking coward. What an absolute and total coward. What a bottom bitch boy he is. What a coward. What a coward. What an absolute coward.
7th floor, right? Yes.
Okay, now I want to show you guys something here. We're going to go super slow playback so I can pause this in time for you guys so you guys don't see anything bad because your little virgin eyes can't take it. So there's the guy with the shield. He's going to come in the elevator. We're going super slow motion here. So the guy goes out there and tries to stab the other guy. He's got that knife, but he didn't try to stab him because if he tried to stab him, he would have, but he didn't. And now look, she's got butterfingers with the taser. She doesn't get it out and fire it in time. He pulls out his gun, but watch him dry fire. There's no bullet going out. There's nothing. He's shooting, but there's no bullet. He's shooting, but nothing. The guy is right up on top of them. He could start slashing, but he's not. Now he cocks the gun. Do you see that? Now he can start shooting. Did you see that? Now he can start shooting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shots. Okay, now you guys can see it again. This is too much for you. YouTube needs to censor this from you and your children. They're keeping the world safer and better by censoring everything so that you can't see what the government does. This is for your own good, okay? You can thank Daddy YouTube. You can thank them for making sure that you got this censored, okay? Okay. So they shot him a half dozen times each. But neither one was ready to go. Not even kind of, sort of. And then when you fast forward this like this, and you go to Officer Mazza, this is the guy with the shield who also didn't have his gun cocked and ready to start firing. And the guy who walked up on them could have killed them all. So there you got the pigtail right there. She doesn't even get the taser off. So there's the guy right there. Ready? Watch this. Watch. His gun's not ready to go. Now he's got to cock his gun. But look where the guy is. He's standing 18 inches away from them. He's dropping his gun to cock it. This guy is not swinging the knife. Now he gets the gun cocked. Now he brings it up and he starts firing. But they were not ready to go at all whatsoever. Hold on. You guys are too immature to see this part. You're not allowed to see this. This is censored for only the adults of YouTube. You guys are, I'm sorry, the YouTube censors, the powers that be have decided that you guys are not, this needs to be censored from you. So they're keeping it from you. You're not allowed to see it. They don't want you to see this. This is what I'm talking about with you coward ass pigs. This is what I'm talking about. I think both guys shot him at least 6 times. They shot him when he was standing. He went to the ground. They shot him 3 or 4 times each, one on the left, one on the right. So they shot him at least 6 or 8 times when he was lying flat on the ground, shot him 2 or 3 times a piece when he was standing. So you got, maybe 9, 10 bullets in the guy. Then the guy's kind of, right? And they say, drop the knife, drop the knife, drop the knife. We're scared. We're scared. You're seeing it. You're seeing it right here. You're seeing it right here. You're seeing it right here. You're seeing everything you need to see right here. I'm afraid of what I can actually show you. I'm afraid of what I can actually show you. I don't want the YouTube censors to decide that what I've shown you is not going to be acceptable. Okay. I want to make sure that you guys all understand that what's going on here. That's ad 1 of 1. Is it done yet?
Now you're in for a treat.
Enjoy
a 20-piece chicken McNugget.
20-piece chicken McNugget right there.
Locally owned and operated Alaska McDonald's.
Oh,
Price
I
and
see.
participation may
Oh,
vary.
I see.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Got it.
Mark. Lynn's thanks. Not a surprise where the city is being hit with a federal lawsuit accusing it of violating the First Amendment rights of a citizen. All of this stems from a city council meeting in Surprise last month when police arrested a woman during the public comment period. 12 News journalist Chase Golightly was at tonight's city council meeting and has more on the new suit.
This federal lawsuit comes the same day the council held its first meeting following the incident, where nearly a dozen people spoke out against what you are about to see. It was at this surprise city council meeting in August when Rebecca Massey was arrested.
Do not put your hands on me.
She was speaking against a proposed pay raise for the city attorney during public comment when Surprise Mayor Skip Hall said she was violating city policy.
This is your warning, okay?
A warning for what?
A warning for attacking the city attorney personally.
Yeah. Government officials are not up for you to talk about them, okay? You don't attack the city attorney, okay? You're not allowed to criticize the city attorney getting a raise. If the city council of Surprise, Arizona is going to give the city attorney a raise, that's all internal, and your tax dollars might fund that raise, but you're not allowed to say anything about it. You should know that. You're in America. Everything, you go to jails. Everything is everything.
This is all factual information.
It doesn't matter.
When she refused, saying it's her First Amendment right, the mayor asked for her to be removed from the building.
In front of my 10-year-old daughter, you're going to escort me out for expressing my First Amendment rights.
That concerned us greatly because every American and every Arizonan has a First Amendment right to be heard by their government.
It caught the attention of Connor Fitzpatrick, an attorney with the Foundation for Individual Rights and Expression.
For individual rights and expression, the name of this website is called FIRE. Free speech makes free people. FIRE is the name of the organization. We'll check it out.
Is now suing Surprise, Mayor Hall, and the police officer who arrested Massey, claiming they violated her First and Fourth Amendment rights.
Every American has a First Amendment right to make their views known to their elected officials, and that's all Miss Massey was doing.
Fitzpatrick says the problem comes down to this policy that everyone who participates in public comment has to sign, stating that speakers cannot complain against any city employee. Fitzpatrick claims the First Amendment trumps city policy.
That's viewpoint discrimination, and that's unconstitutional.
Then during Tuesday's regular city council meeting, it was packed, and every person who spoke during public comment was against the mayor.
I stand with her.
You need to come up with something where this just doesn't happen again. It's an embarrassment.
Even going as far as saying the mayor should lose his job because of this.
Unfortunately, think that you've already ruined your legacy. I hope you have.
The city council did not address the lawsuit at tonight's meeting, and a city spokesperson said they do not comment on pending litigation. We're in Surprise tonight. Chase Golightly, 12 News.
All right.
It's just the same old, same old, same old. It's the same old, same old. You are not allowed to talk back against the state. You will do as you're told and follow the orders that you are given. Don't you think that you're free? Who thinks you're free? You think you're free? Mama Lion, you think you're free? You think you're free in America? You ain't free in America. You're as free as the cops will let you be. You ain't allowed to be free. You ain't allowed to be free. Swamp Fox News. That's about right, isn't it? You ain't allowed to be free around here. I'll tell you that right now.
I ain't got no ID. Well, then you're coming with me.
So this is pretty insane. I watched this earlier. I put it in my studio. I screen recorded it. I put it together and I put it up here for you guys. So there's no reasonable articulable suspicion. There's no probable cause. There's nothing. The cop just decides that he's going to arrest this young man and take him to jail. This guy has done absolutely nothing wrong. He just decides that he's going to arrest him and take him to the dungeon. This is some of the most egregious, disgusting behavior you're ever going to see in America.
Stop.
I'll take your ID.
I'll take your ID. This is a 16, 17-year-old kid just dancing around.
Well, then you're coming with me.
He said he doesn't have any ID, so then you're under arrest.
Take your ID. I ain't got no ID. Well, then you're coming with me.
I mean, look at that. What kind of pig do you have to be to just decide you're going to arrest a 17-year-old kid?
Stop. Bro, what you on, my nigga? Stop. Bro, what you on? Stop.
He's done absolutely nothing wrong. Nothing.
Man, stay back. Stay back. I will tase you. Stay back. Stay back. Before you put on arrest.
He's not for what?
We're taking more units. Get back now.
He's 17. That's a minor.
That's called curfew.
It's a minor.
It's called curfew.
Okay.
It's called curfew. We're going to arrest you because you're out late. How does that serve any kind of functioning good purpose?
So he's out after curfew.
So you ain't got to test him like
He's
that?
out.
Stay back.
He's out after curfew, and so arresting him does what for him? What does what for society? What harm is he causing to society? How has he in any way, shape, or form done anything wrong that's a negative to society other than having a good time and being free? He's done nothing wrong. You're going to say, I'm going to arrest you for curfew? What curfew? And why would arresting a 17-year-old young man, why would that help him or help society if he's not hurting anybody or doing anything wrong? It's just so unbelievable to see.
Right. Stay back now. Yes,
But they're not done. There's 3 other young men right here. All 3 of these guys, pay attention.
Stay back now. Get back. Get back now.
Don't put your hands on him like that.
Get back.
I'm
It's
standing right
curfew.
now.
Okay.
Okay.
Curfew.
Just because he didn't have no ID, that just gives you a right to just arrest him?
It's after curfew.
Really? No.
Yes.
You didn't know he
Yes.
was a minor.
Yes.
You didn't know he was a minor.
Don't be her, okay? Don't come up and get in my face. You want to do something? Go talk to the cop, but don't come up and try to stop me. Don't get in my way.
And I know you.
You're being disorderly.
Talking to you.
You're being
You know-
disorderly. Okay. You're under arrest.
Now he's under arrest for complaining that his friend is being unjustly arrested for no reason.
Go now. Go now. You're under arrest. Hands too. Arrest him.
Hey, get this on video, bro.
You're being disorderly.
Now he's under arrest too for being disorderly. For what? For saying something to you?
On video. Bro, don't touch me like that, nigga. How am I doing this orderly?
Quit resisting. Quit resisting.
Yeah, just be cuffed up. Be torture cuffed up. Go down to the dungeon. Don't question this at all. No reason you should be upset you're being kidnapped from the street for doing nothing wrong.
Bro, hey, y'all see this? Y'all witness? Y'all see this shit? Yeah. I'll take y'all.
Persistent disorderly conduct.
Disorderly conduct in which way? This is such crap.
Stop moving. It won't fall off.
Give my phone. Give my phone.
You can get loud music.
You can put on my neck.
Stay back. Hey, Wireman, arrest him. He resisted his arrest.
Get my phone.
What'd I tell you? They're not done. If you can just rough up 17-year-old boys, you'll do that.
You can get loud music.
You can charge him with loud music, he says.
You can put on my neck.
Stay back. Hey, Wireman, arrest him. He resisted his arrest.
Get him. He resisted his arrest. Now these guys are just over here talking. One cop orders the other cop to arrest him, and then he does.
Get my phone.
Why are they grabbing him?
Carlos, get my
phone. You got his hands in the pocket. Get your hand out of the pocket.
Why the
Are you kidding me, dude?
We don't have nothing. Are you serious? Dude,
There's two officers on him.
Wow, they got their knees in his back and his neck.
There's two officers. Get back. You're fine, bro. You see that? Bro, hey, you lucky I ain't got the force to be able to do something about this shit. I swear to God.
Earning the hate right there. If you cops want to know why people hate you, there it is. I can't stand you disgusting maggots. You make me sick. You do. You make me sick. You cops make me sick to my stomach. When I see any one of you in uniform, I just think to myself, man, that's disgusting. You're disgusting. You signed up to agree to be told what to do by whoever's above you and demand people around who are below you. And there's no rhyme or reason. There's no right and wrong. Whatever you decide is at your whim, at your caprice. That's the definition of a despotic government. I mean, look. I mean, you're seeing it. They escalated everything. There was no need to do anything. There was no need to arrest the guy who was dancing, having a good time. This whole thing is wrong. There's not one part of this that's right. Just so unbelievable.
There's two officers. Get back. You're fine, bro. Back. Hey, Marvin, arrest him. He resisted his arrest. Get my phone. Carlos, get my phone. You got his hands in the pocket. Get your hand out of the pocket.
Did you see that? He's got his hand. Are we back? Or you guys still got me? You guys still got me there? Can you guys still hear me? Hopefully you can still hear me okay. So this says, Chile, do not vote for Robert Kennedy Jr. There's no point. He's done with the race. I saw that. Nash, put it on a YouTube. Can you guys hear me? Give me a 5x5 if you guys can hear me okay. This internet kind of just, are we back? Can you guys hear me okay? So if you want to send me a video, Nash, put it on YouTube on an unlisted link and then email me the link through dlzclips@gmail or deletelaws@gmail.com. They're the same. Rago Monkey, what's going on, Playboy? I haven't covered one of your videos in a minute, Rago. So I guess you know what? I'll talk to you offline. I'll hit you up offline. But this is just preposterous. Not sure what's going on here. There we go.
I got no ID. Well, then you're coming with Marvin, arrest him. He resisted his
So
arrest.
if you take a look at the black guy, the kid who they're going to arrest next, if you take a look, he's got his hands in his pockets the whole time. See that? His hands in his pocket right there. Watch.
Hey, Marvin, arrest him. He resisted his arrest.
His hand is in his pocket right there. He said his hand in his pocket the entire time he was talking. And now this hero cop who's arresting this other kid for no reason is going to just magically shoot a taser over there.
Carlos, get my phone. You got his hands in the pocket. Get your hand out of the pocket. Why the we don't
What a psycho.
have nothing. Are you serious? Hey, y'all see this? Dude. Hey, there's two officers on him. There's two officers. Get back. You're fine, bro. You see that? Bro, hey, you lucky I ain't got the force to be able to do something about this shit. I swear to God. I swear to God. Hey, Stevenson, grab his ID. That guy's ID right there. Carlos, yep, him. Close my car. Close the doors in the hood on my because I'm probably going to jail. Yes, you are. You're under arrest.
For what? For what?
Hey, he resisted his arrest anyway. He was grabbing it. Two officers. Are you serious? He resisted your arrest. You resisted arrest. My phone's broken, so that's on me. You shouldn't resist arrest. I swear to God. Step this way. I didn't resist no arrest. You can taser off the front. It's on your buddy, actually, so I wouldn't pull too hard. Right here. Don't Don't pull away from me.
I wasn't pulling away.
Get in the car. Get in the car. Quit being disorderly. That's what you got arrested for to begin with. Medicine. Jesus.
Why are they doing this to these young guys? Why are they ruining these guys' lives? They've done nothing to have their lives ruined other than have a good time, listen to some music, and dance in a parking lot. Why are they getting in trouble at all whatsoever?
Is that what's going on here? Or is it because everybody's yelling and screaming and acting disorderly? Loud music. Hey, you're done. Loud music. Everybody's being disorderly. Everybody's fighting. Everybody's pulling away. This is how we don't act around in a public place.
Wow.
This is why it's happening.
Wow, this guy's unhinged.
It's nothing to do with race. You guys are acting ridiculous.
I would have checked that cop. I would have checked his ass so quick. I could dominate this pig. I could dominate him. You're no match for me, brother. You're no match for me. You're no match for my brains. You're no match for my brawn. You're no match for me, period. In a dog-eat-dog world, I would eat your lunch and send you packing. Like, you're such a beta male cuck. You're pushing around 17-year-old high school boys, high school young men, because those 17-year-old high school young men could probably whip this cop's ass. He is such a beta male chumpzilla pig. It is unbelievable. It is absolutely unbelievable what we're seeing and what we're hearing. I mean, this guy is completely unhinged. Listen to this.
Jesus. Is that what's going on here? Or is it because everybody's yelling and screaming and acting disorderly?
Acting disorderly in which way? They've done nothing wrong.
Hey, you're done. Loud music. Everybody's being disorderly. Everybody's fighting. Everybody's pulling away. This is how we don't act around in a public place. This is why it's happening. It's nothing to do with race. You guys are acting ridiculous.
Yeah, and you'll talk that way to 17-year-old young people, because if you talk to a man that way, I'd put you in your place for being the bitch that you are. That's not the way to show authority, losing your composure and screaming and yelling and acting like a madman. This guy is such a beta male cuck. It is unbelievable. The way he's behaving is so atrocious. And this is every day, every city, every state, every town across the country. And that's the reason why so many people watch and listen and are tuned in to what we say, because you can see it. You're watching it happen. It's an absolute embarrassment for America.
All y'all about to lose your motherfucking job. Fuck y'all. And that's real talk, bitch. Yeah. Yeah, you can't put your fucking hands on me, nigga. You want bet? Yeah. How much you want to bet, man? How much you want to bet, nigga? You can't use no... Quit cussing. Quit cussing.
So we're going to just check out here. We're going to check out... Let me escape right here real fast. We're going to check out some of the comments here and see if we can find out. This happened April 2021, and despite what the kid in the back of the car yelled, all the cops, in fact, did not lose their jobs. So here's the news article to catch up and find out exactly what did happen. So Lima police officer Scott Ludick was justified in tasing a teenager earlier this year. Oh, of course, it's in Ohio. Well, shoot, you should have told me it's in Ohio. I mean, you should have told me it's in Ohio. Of course. Ohio, #1 police state in the country is Ohio. Missouri, Louisiana, Florida, New York. You're seeing it. So, of course, in Ohio, it's always going to be that way. They're always going to. His name's Scott Ludick. The incident occurred in a parking lot in Allentown Road, Taco Bell. Where is Lima, Ohio? Police Chief Kevin Martin asked the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office to conduct an independent investigation. Oh, the sheriff investigated the cops to see if there was any violation of the cops department? Man, and the Montgomery County Sheriff's report didn't find any policy violations. Boy, man, thank God the cops According to the report, Lima police officer Justin Wireman was in the drive-thru at the restaurant when he heard what he described as a loud, obnoxious bass-style music. When Wireman reached the drive-thru speaker, he could hear a person wearing a tan ski mask yelling profanities directed toward him. He reportedly told them to turn the music down and stop cursing, but was met with more cursing. As he went to the pickup window, cop Wireman asked the employee if the music was affecting her work, which she said that it was. So then Wireman was assisted initially by Patrolman Ludick, who also told the group to turn down the music, but they did not comply. Maldonado was tased when he resisted arrest. The Lima Fraternal Order of Police, Lodge 21, released a statement. We all agree the action of Ludick deploying his taser and striking Maldonado was actively resisting his own arrest and had been purposely defiant by obstructing officials in their duties, are consistent with Lima Police Department and declared proper conduct. So for all of you guys who were like, oh, I'm not voting, how are you going to vote me into office? If you're not going to vote, how are you going to vote me into office? My stripes aren't going to change. We're doing just fine. We're selling enough trifolds. You guys haven't seen any ads on my page for Aura Internet or for this particular, or for Sprite or for Mountain Dew. I get offers every day, every single day. I get offers to sell products on my website. I don't do it. I don't do it because I need your vote when I run for office to change those policies and procedures. But if you don't vote, then how are you going to vote me into office? Do you think I'm going to get in and go, oh, no, you know what? I've decided, I've reviewed thousands and thousands of police videos, but now that I'm governor, nah, I don't want to change any of these things. I was just kidding. Those years and years and years, I did like 3-hour broadcasts and showed you guys the worst of these disgusting maggots. But now that I get in to office, now fudge it. I think I want to be best friends with these cops. Is that what you think? You know what you think? So you absolutely, I want to advertise. I want to advertise Mountain Dew and all these ads that are coming to me and say, hey, we'll give you $4,000. We'll give you $2,000. We'll give you $1,000. We'll give you $1,500. I get all these people that send me emails. Can we advertise on your channel? No, you can't. No, I'm not interested. I mean, read it. It says right here that read exactly what it says. Ludick deploying his taser and striking the high school kid Jose Maldonado, who was actively resisting his own arrest and had been purposely defiant by obstructing official duties. It's consistent with Lima Police Department policy. The sheriff who investigated said, I found reports to be truthful when cross-referenced with the officer's cruiser and body-worn cameras. I reviewed the statements made by the complainants. Reviewing the incident, I found them to be demonstrably false and misleading after reviewing the video, including their own Facebook video, which clearly showed them breaking the law. Chief Martin and Major Angel Cortez requested the investigation look for any violations of Lima Police Department. One officer failed to properly activate a body camera. Another one was identified as using a profane term in public. Yes, there was just one officer that used some profanity, which is, outside of our policy and procedure. According to Lima Municipality Court records, Jose Maldonado III was charged September 27th with 2 misdemeanors of resisting and 1 misdemeanor count of obstructing official business. He was arraigned October 1st and pled not guilty. He had a pretrial hearing. Another man, Carlos Maldonado, 23 of Lima, was also known as Chase Diamond, who recorded the incident and posted on Facebook, is also charged with 1 count of resisting and 1 count of obstructing. He pled not guilty. Dawson Brown, 19 of Lima, was cited for a noise violation. He was found guilty September 20th. The entire report from the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office and the statement from the Fraternal Order of Police can be found on the Lima News website. Reach Sam Rivera. Oh, yeah? Oh, is that right? Let's do it. Let's reach out. Let's reach out. Let's just make a phone call real quick here. Let's call him. Sam Shriver.
Thank you for calling.
Let me see. Sam Shriver, which is this? The Lima News. Lima News, Ohio. Sam is Shriver. Reporter. Contact. Reach Sam Barber. So there's the same number again. Let's see. 567-242. That's 2021. Sam Shriver. I want to get a hold of this guy. I mean, what a shit. Can I use some bad language here real quick? Is that okay? Is that all right? What a shit fuck reporter. I mean, really, that's your investigative journalism? You just wrote the Lima Police Department said it was in their policy and we're okay with that. Did they not just go and rough up a bunch of high school kids and escalate things? Why can't the kids play some music in a parking lot, dance, and have a good time? Why can't they? That's what a police state does. Forgive me for the language. Forgive me for the language. I'm not perfect. List of Lima News. Why can't we reach this? Maybe it's closed down. LimaOhio.com. Contact Lima News Ohio.
Thank you for calling.
Okay, so is that what that is? So now it's a different number? It's a 419 number?
Thank you for calling the Lima News. If you know your party's 4-digit extension number, you may dial it at any time during this greeting. Or you may press 9 for a dial by name directory. Otherwise, please choose from the following options. For subscription services, press 1. For classified advertising, press 2. For retail advertising, press 3. For the newsroom, press 4. For sports, press 5. For obituaries, press 6.
You've reached the desk of David Trinko, the editor of the Lima News. I am unable to take your call right now. If you'd like to leave your name, telephone number, and message, I will get back with you as soon as I can. Thank you.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Chili, and you can reach me if you give me a call back. My number if you just want to give me a call back, that would be absolutely awesome. I seen an article written by Sam Shriver in 2021, and I was just looking to reach out to have a conversation because when I read the article, it was about them high school boys, 17-year-old high school boys from 2021, and what happened to them high school boys is they got hemmed up and arrested by the Lima Police Department. And then, of course, the sheriff went ahead and investigated that, local sheriff right there. And then the cop investigated the cop. And then they decided that there was no wrongdoing and that no Lima Police Department policy had been violated. So, I didn't see, I didn't see any real investigative journalism in there. You know what I'm saying? By Sam, I didn't see anything that was, I didn't see him questioning anything that the government was doing. And the media is called the fourth estate because we're supposed to hold the government accountable, them three branches of government. And then the police would be under the executive branch of government. And so we was hoping that maybe Sam would go ahead and get it. You know what I'm saying? But no, we didn't see that. We didn't see it. So we didn't see any kind of investigative journalism done by Sam. Anyway, if you would reach back out to me and give me a call, I sure would appreciate it. Thank you for your time. We'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye. So there that is. There that is. So CFW Carolina, what is going on? I have not talked to Roy, have not spoken to him, have not had a conversation with Roy. I'd like to. Right now, just so you guys know, I'm not sure if you guys know this or not, just be prepared one day for this channel not to be here anymore. YouTube has my numbers just lower than when I was in jail. I have less views, less interaction. YouTube is doing everything they can to kind of end this channel. So just be on the lookout. I'll make sure I land on my feet somewhere. But it's really, really bad right now as far as what YouTube is doing. So there's nothing I can do about it. Just keep going. Be strong. Get through the hard.
By a car on the beach, and witnesses say it was a police cruiser speeding on the sand. New Jersey correspondent Trish Hartman joining us live in Wildwood this afternoon. Trish, what's the latest right now?
Well, Brian, I just got off the phone with the boyfriend of the woman who was struck yesterday. He says that she has multiple broken ribs, several fractured vertebrae, and a lung injury. She is still in intensive care this evening, but he says she is expected to survive. Now, police or city officials have not released any details about what exactly happened yesterday or what led up to this incident. Several witnesses have told us, though, that a woman who was laying in the sand became trapped under a police vehicle that was driving on the beach.
3 EMS, respond to Rio Grande Avenue and the beach for motor vehicle versus pedestrian.
Emergency crews were called to the beach around Rio Grande Avenue in Wildwood around 3:30 Wednesday afternoon.
And I heard people screaming directly behind me.
Rose Simone was on the beach when she saw a pickup truck stopped nearby.
And everybody was gathering around and screaming, yelling at the person in the truck, stop, there's somebody under your truck, you hit somebody.
Photos and videos from the scene show people gathered around the white pickup truck marked Wildwood Police, and it appears they're trying to help someone under the front of the vehicle.
A bunch of guys that came around that were in the area, and they said we have to lift the truck, the front of the truck, to get her out.
Pretty sick. Pretty sick. You guys, listen, do me a favor. Make sure your notifications are turned on. Turn your bell notifications on. If you guys are watching this channel, put a 1 in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. Make sure that you turn on the bell notifications. They're doing everything they can to hammer this channel. I mean, I don't think you understand. It's real bad. It's real bad. It's real bad. I don't think that, I think that there's, yeah, it's bad. It's not good right now.
Out.
EMS and other help arrived, and the woman was taken away on a stretcher. Rose says it was a scary situation.
Horrifying. All I'm thinking is, what if it was a child that dug a hole and was in the hole?
Again, despite multiple requests last night and today, no information has been released by police about this. Now, the mayor of Wildwood did tell me that the investigation is ongoing. He called it an unfortunate situation, saying that prayers go out to the woman who was involved and struck.
Well, the question is why is that cop driving around like a freaking animal? Why is he cruising down the beach as though he has an emergency to go to? It's just not happening. It's not done properly.
Breaking down a front door and waking up a drug dealer who was sleeping on the couch.
So you may not know why I'm showing you this, but let's read this again from the beginning.
In this video, police were breaking down a front door and waking up a drug dealer who was sleeping on the couch.
Okay, so what good is that doing? In this video, police are breaking down a front door and waking up a chemical dealer who was sleeping on the couch. Okay, so let's examine that right there. How much good is that doing society? Whoever wants to get their chemicals will get their chemicals from somebody else. Breaking down the front door and arresting somebody for chemicals, you're not making society better. What you're doing is you're getting a big pharma cow that you can put on the big pharma's supplemental chemicals, and then they're a patient for life. They're an injured party for life. They're disabled. They need to be on this Suboxone, Subutex, methadone, and that's what they're doing here. But they're not doing society any good. You're going into that neighborhood. You're terrorizing the neighborhood. You're terrorizing anybody who lives in that house or apartment, anybody who lives in the next door apartment or houses. You're terrorizing them. This doesn't help our society. You get a bunch of G.I. Joe losers who get to dress up like G.I. Joe and pretend like they're in Fallujah with their jerk-off fantasy. That's what this is. But you're not helping society. You're not making society a better place. You're a maggot. You're a pig. You're the definition of why our country sucks, because of you. Oh, but we're no-knock raiding this house. We're going to get the chemical dealer to what end? They're not going to get chemicals from somebody else tomorrow? Is that what you're saying? You're telling me that you raiding someone's house is going to make America better tomorrow? No, it's not. You get to come in your pants, go home and beat your wife, but this doesn't make our country better. This is for you and your Fallujah jerk-off fantasy. That's what this is. That's what this is. That's what this is. Whether I like it or not, that's what this is.
Police reported that they executed search warrants at several locations, seizing quantities of cocaine and heroin, multiple burner phones, drug paraphernalia, and a knuckle duster.
But how much good? So let's listen to it again. Hold on, listen to it again.
Police reported that they executed search warrants at several locations, seizing quantities of cocaine and heroin, multiple burner phones, drug paraphernalia, and a knuckle duster.
Okay, so let's say, for example, that you're one of the buyers from this particular person. So tomorrow when you wake up and you hear, oh, Jimmy got busted, he's in jail, what do? You go, I guess we're going to have to find that somewhere else. Am I wrong? I mean, put a one in the chat if that's correct. If you wake up in the morning and your dealer got popped, what are you going to do? You're just going to go to the next dealer. It has zero positive effect on our society, on our culture. As a matter of fact, it's a negative. It's a drag on our culture. You're putting someone in jail that they're going to lose massive steps. When you get months or years behind, you can't catch up with your smartphone. I was in the dungeon for 4 months. I'm still effed up. I'm finally getting my sleep patterns back. I'm exhausted all the time, constantly battling it. But they're not making society better. You're not. Oh, so you found some chemicals. You got a knuckle duster. How are you making society better? You're not. This is for your Fallujah jerk-off fantasy that you're G.I. Joe loser. You're a hero, but you're not. You're the devil. I'm sorry. Listen, I wish I could say that cops were good people, but they're not. What good are you doing here? Zero. Absolutely none. You're doing zero good on this.
Place, there we are. Police.
Marshall and accomplice Charlie Bright were arrested for being involved in the supply of Class A drugs. Their network mainly served Ashford, but stretched to Canterbury and as far as London.
Push anybody.
So tomorrow, the people who bought from them will buy from somebody else. Nothing changes. It's just a constant rat on a wheel.
Marshall was sentenced to 5 years and 6 months in prison, while Bright received 3 years and 2 months in jail at Maidstone Crown Court on June 4th.
This is my mate.
All right, mate. Time is 05:39 hours, mate. You're under arrest for being concerned with supply of Class A.
Oh man, just saving the world. I'm showing you this for a reason. This does absolutely no effect positive. There's no net gain good. This is all negative. This is all bad. This doesn't help our society. Putting these guys in jail, It doesn't help anybody. You think people aren't going to go get their chemicals from somebody else right down the street? You don't think they're going to buy chemicals from the new person? You don't think that there's thousands of streams of chemicals coming in from the border from all over the world? There is. So what good are these guys doing? What good are they doing? What good are they doing? They're doing absolutely zero good. Zero. They're not helping anybody but themselves and their own paycheck. I mean, and look what they're doing. Look at the archaic bullshit of chaining you up.
Anything you do, say
It's
maybe given an evidence.
and look at these guys think that they're heroes and they're trash. That same guy right there that you're looking at, that guy right there may be on chemicals right now. He could be high as high could be. He could be as high as Cheech and Chong, this guy right here. But you're supposed to respect him when his sister, his brother, his cousin, his mother, his friends, they're all on chemicals too. If you haven't noticed, the whole globe likes chemicals, the whole world. I don't think that's necessarily a good thing. That's just the way it is. So what good is he doing as he's a hypocrite, as he either on chemicals or covering up for his partner or his best friend or his lover who's on chemicals? That's what he's doing. If he were to catch his partner, one of the same pigs in that room, with a bag full of chemicals, he'd be like, don't get caught with that. But if it's you, then your life should be ruined. Your life should be ruined. He will gladly ruin your life. But if it's his sister, his brother, or his partner, he'll gladly help cover up for that. The war on drugs is a war on people. It's a farce. So the government can pick and choose who they're going to prosecute for chemicals. This is why I stay away from those chemicals. Other than a little Mary Jane now and then, and even then, minute amount, even then, really, it's just, we're living in a selective enforcement. They got it exactly correct. Selective enforcement, said Andrew. That's what we're living in. We're living in the world where if you're in with these pigs, well then, hey, keep that down. Don't let anybody see you doing that. But if you're not, they're going to raid your house with 50 pigs. That's, but don't call them pigs, Chili. Don't call them pigs. Whatever you do, don't call them pigs. Why are you calling them pigs? How come you're calling them pigs, man? These are good men and women who signed for their own pension, for their own promotion, for their own accolades, for their own medals, for themselves, for themselves, for themselves. He didn't sign up to help anybody. Shove that right in your ear. What a load of shit on a stick.
What are you doing to me?
What do you mean, what am I doing? How you doing?
Look at this pig. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. So imagine you're riding your motorcycle down the road, and the next thing you know, you look over your shoulder, and there's a man with a gun approaching you. Here, check it out. Watch this. This is exactly what happens in this story. And now he identified himself 30 seconds into the video, 40 seconds into the video. And even then, that's not how you approach someone with a gun. What a pig.
That's what I'm more worried about.
I'm sorry.
That's an illegal search and seizure right there. This cop had no right to reach into his pocket, pull his wallet out, and look for his driver's license. This cop is out of line in a big way. But it's every single day. We're seeing the same thing day in and day out.
You have a gun drawn on me, so I'm a little
the
panicked.
Police. That's right. When you're driving, you're going to place people at risk at 100 miles an hour.
Listen to what he says. That's right, because I'm the police. I can do this to you. I can treat you this way.
Police. That's what I'm more worried about.
I'm sorry, you have a gun drawn on me, so I'm a little
I'm
panicked.
the police. That's right.
That's right, because I'm the police. And if I'm the police in America, I can just point a gun at you whenever I want. I can terrorize you. I can chain you up. I can drag you. I can tase you. I can hit you with a stick. I can dogpile you. I can kill you because I'm the police in America. And the Supreme Court, the unelected Supreme Court, works for me, works for the police, doesn't work for you, the citizens. And this cop is such a prick. It's disgusting. That's right, because I'm the police. Brother, I could smack that gun out of your hand and put you down on the ground like a dog. And I wouldn't even treat a dog how I would treat you, you jackboot thug pig. Just disgusting. Just
look into the matter to perhaps sue the cop.
I mean, it's just, we have allowed police to do whatever they want to you and me, and there's no boundaries. They can beat, I mean, look at that. And what was it, Lima, Ohio? And then look at the mainstream dog shit reporter who did that covered those high school kids being cheated. He never questioned why a cop was investigating a cop. These are things that have to be covered. These are things that must be covered. We're living in a real. Oh, here's one from Australia. So just so you know, we're not alone. We're not alone. This is disgusting. Let me just go to this biker cop one more time. You, my friend, are a JBTP. Put it in the comment section. What does JBTP stand for? Someone could tell someone else. JBTP. Put it in the comment section. This cop is a JBTP. Jackboot thug pig. It's disgusting to watch. It's just disgusting to watch this stuff. And we have to see it day in and day out.
Outside a Surfers Paradise nightclub, a group of friends are confronted by police.
I'm so sorry for this dude.
Drunk, they were denied entry to a venue and asked to leave.
So you need to stand there, shut the up and listen to me. Got it? I am now giving you a direction to leave Surfers Paradise.
Wow, I don't know the laws in Australia, but you have to shut the fuck up, and I'm giving you instructions to leave Surfers Paradise. He just gets to kick him out of the town? I don't know if it works that way.
The man proceeds to leave, but is arrested and tormented.
Are you going to listen now, buddy? Are you going to listen now?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
so
He's asked to answer questions, but when he tries to speak...
Shut up! Officer! Shut up!
Officer!
Shut up! Got it? Shut up.
That's not fair.
Stop talking.
That's not fair.
Stop talking or you're going to the watch house. Stop talking.
Held in the police van for almost 20 minutes, he's eventually issued a public nuisance fine and released, but it doesn't end there.
Leave.
Telling the group to leave, the officer follows them along the street.
Keep walking or you're going to the watch house now. Keep walking now.
Keep watching or you're going to the jail right now.
We're walking this way.
Keep walking.
You guys go back, Sam.
Don't yell.
What you're yelling?
He screams at him, "Don't yell!"
Don't yell.
What you're yelling at?
Oh, and that's it. You're under arrest. This is just ridiculous.
What are you doing? Can you people not listen? Idiots.
We're walking away from you.
You're under arrest too.
Placing him in a lateral vascular neck restraint, a move used to knock someone unconscious.
You're going to.
Oh, yeah.
Why is she going to jail? She's just standing there.
Well, because I did what?
You think you are?
A friend watching on in horror tries to record the incident, but the officer takes the phone from her hands.
Your phone's evidence now.
Gold Coast lawyer James Traynor represented the two men in court. He says the charges against them were dropped and wants the incident to shine a light on the need for an independent integrity unit.
When police investigate themselves...
Oh, so there's the same problem in Australia? If police investigate themselves, there's a problem? Wow, there's a shocker.
Integrity unit.
When police investigate themselves, there's no independent oversight.
Right now, there is no independent integrity unit within Queensland Police. That's despite an inquiry more than 20 months ago recommending one as a matter of urgency. Earlier this year, Queensland Police were forced to apologise for the behaviour of two officers caught making lewd comments about a domestic violence victim, but referred the matter back for an internal probe. Queensland Police told 7 News the Surfers Paradise matter is currently subject to disciplinary investigations.
Hop in there, watch your head.
Rachel Baxter, 7 News.
Just disgusting.
The vehicle, and you're asking for my license,
I'm asking for your license, yes.
and I'm the passenger in the vehicle?
Yes.
Because, I'm sorry, why again?
No, she said something came up.
What'd you say?
No, so you said something came up, you said.
Yes, something came up. I need to check something. Are you refusing?
Yes.
Yes, I'm refusing. I'm the passenger in the vehicle.
I am because I'm not the driver, so I'm confused. How you doing, man?
Doing all right. How you doing?
Yeah. So so he got pulled over for tinted windows, right? Oh, don't scream too loud, Trey.
I have a family just like you have a
So
family.
he got pulled over for tinted windows.
My son, which I explained to you.
Your officer told me she came to the passenger door and said, "Give me your ID. I need your ID and your license, your identification." I said, "Why?" She said, "All of a sudden something came up." What does that mean?
Okay, so I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I'm not going to tell you a story.
Come on.
Obviously, I wasn't here when you initially got pulled over.
So he's going to say, I wasn't here when you got pulled over. But here's the bigger point. You pull out the non-driver cop card right there. Obviously, you see the edges on this one. I've been using this one. Cop demands ID, says he has reasonable articulable suspicion. While filming state, I plead the Fifth Amendment. I identify as good citizen. No ID is required. With reasonable articulable suspicion, Hibble versus Nevada says citizen must state how they ID, not give ID without probable cause. The yellow card only comes out of your wallet when there's a cop in front of you and it's backed up by your camera. That's how it works. That's the way this works. That's the way you want to do it.
Right, be loud. Don't be too loud.
The reason why I got called to the scene is because your father. This is your father.
It's my uncle.
Your uncle. So when my partner ran your uncle's name, right? Sometimes our computer will give us a generic warrant result if the name is similar in the computer system. So when she initially ran his driver's license, she got a hit saying that he's a wanted person by the New York City Police Department. So I came over, I looked at her computer screen, verified it's not the same person. The name is very similar, but the date.
What does that have to do with the passenger?
Again, I wasn't here when you initially got pulled over, but look at it from our standpoint.
Your officer is letting me know that you were wrong. You understand that you were wrong, right?
You're allowed to refuse, but I'm allowed to ask for your license.
But you know your officer explained that you were wrong. You understand that or you don't?
Well,
I'm allowed to ask for your license and you're allowed to refuse.
You're right. Have a good day. So we're done here?
Yeah, we're done. Yeah.
Yeah, they're done here. So let me show you guys this. This is something I saw earlier, and I was like, you know what? We got to show this. So do you see this little kid right here? This reminded me, and I hate to bring it up because I can't even stand reading about it because it's disgusting. But what's going on between Israel and the Palestinian people? The endless stupid war between the Israelis and the Palestinians, where the Israeli children hate the Palestinians and then the Palestinian children hate the Israelis. So you have this never-ending bloodshed war that we can't get over because they hate each other so much. The Israelis teach their children that the Palestinians are evil dogs. The Palestinians teach their children that the Israelis are evil dogs. And so they can never get together. They can never, ever, ever. By the time the Israeli kids grow up and by the time the Palestinian kids grow up, they're both taught that the other side is evil, completely evil, can't be dealt with. They're not even human. They're just evil. That's what the two sides are teaching the other side, right? So that's what this video right here reminds me of. How many of you guys teach your children not to trust the cops? Put a 1 in the chat if you teach your kids not to trust the cops. Just put a 1 in the chat. I teach kids not to trust the cops. I treat people. I'll teach you. I'll teach anybody who will listen. Do not trust police. They are bad people. They are only concerned about themselves and their own well-being. They don't care about you at all whatsoever. And I teach people this, and I get a lot of shit for it. You know, sorry about that. So. But that's what this video right here reminds me of. Good to see you, Jody. Thanks for coming. Andrew, good to see you. Butch, the original. Small, Jack, Kevin, Dub, what is going on? Mongoose, Dan Hanlon. I tell my friend to instruct her kids not to trust the police. Absolutely. Just Butch, the original. It is. I took 8%. So now watch this kid.
his ass. His deep fried Oreo head ass.
So, do you see? But do you see what's happening? The father, the mother. So that's how the father and the mother talk about police in front of their children, that they are bitches and F you bitch, and that's how the child now, without a filter, understanding that you're not supposed to really say out loud what you say about people behind closed doors. The kid is now repeating out loud what he's heard his dad, his mother, his brother, his best friend, all even the little kids at that age are all being told the same thing by some people within the Black community, which I agree with those people. Teach your children not to trust police because they are selfish scumbags. And that's how I feel. You're let me pull it in close and tell you guys the truth, okay? Let me pull you guys in close and tell you the truth, okay? I would love to trust the police. I would love to tell you, your family, your friends, your best friends, your mother, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your lover. I would love to tell all of you to give the police a chance and trust them. You can trust the police. Just open the door and open your heart, and then you can trust the police. That's what I'd love to say. But the truth is that most police are low down, dirty scum dogs. The truth is that most police are low down, dirty scumbags. I wish that wasn't true. I wish that was not true at all. I wish it wasn't true, but that seems to be the truth. That seems to be the truth, that we can't trust them, that they are low down, dirty scumbags. Am I wrong about that? So, my editors, they asked me, they said, "Hey, Chili, you put this video into Studio," and they said, "Hey, what is this video?" And so I want to cover it. And so I was out in Huntington Beach, California. And I saw a bunch of cops hanging out over here. So I thought I would walk over and talk to them. Clap, clap. A bunch of cops, man. Look at this. Huntington Beach Patrol. So there's about... Patrol. Man, bunch of cops. Okay.
Are you guys busy? I want to ask you guys a question.
Sure. What's your question? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 10 cops standing in a circle.
My name's Chili. I'm a First Amendment auditor. What do you guys think the big gap is between citizens and police? There's a huge gap, right? 50% of people don't like cops, 50% of people do like cops. What do you guys think the gap is?
Oh, let me tell you. Let me jump in here real quick. It's your policy, procedures, and protocols that you have created for yourself. The police policies that the police created to use on us, the pepper spray, the taser, the dogs, the cuffs, the cages, the sticks, the abuse, the constant minimization of our health, of our needs, of the safety and security for us, and the constant emphasis on officer safety over our rights, over making sure that you uphold individual rights, and instead your main goal is to law enforce upon us. The big gap between us is that your piece of shit, dog shit attitude, that's the problem between police and citizens. So essentially, the guys who signed up, the women who signed up to be cops, you suck. You suck. You suck. You absolutely suck as a human being. You suck at life all the way around. You are a shitty person. in total. So I just walked up, asked a very cordial, normal question. I asked them, can I ask you a question? They said, go ahead. And now, as soon as I turn the camera on, the cops will scatter like cop roaches.
Citizens and police. There's a huge gap, right? 50% of people don't like cops, 50% of people do like cops.
And each one of them is going to be a standoffish, cold prick.
What do you guys think the gap is? It's not a trick question. No one's getting executed for an answer here. I don't really know. From my perspective, it's policy, procedure, and protocol. From my perspective, the idea of you guys telling people to lay on their belly, putting handcuffs on people, things like that. What do you guys think of this idea? I mean, I'm not going to be rude to you guys. I'm not being mean to any of you, so you don't have to run away. What do you guys think of this?
We were just trying to have a briefing real quick.
Oh, that's why I asked you before I came up. Am I interrupting anything? I didn't know you guys. I didn't want to be rude to you. You guys haven't been mean to me. I don't want to be mean to you. What do you guys think about this? Instead of putting people in cuffs, why don't you put one cuff on one hand with a tracking device on it and then let them do what they want?
What's your first name, sir?
My name's Chili.
Chili?
Yeah, nice to meet you.
We were just having a meeting. We were briefing before work. We're about to go to work.
Okay,
right now.
okay.
I thought you just had a quick question, so that's why.
No, I mean, when I see
If they were having a meeting, why is everybody leaving?
a bunch of cops together, man, I want to have a conversation so bad, you know.
And now they're pulling off real quick so they don't. And he's smiling with his 70s porn mustache.
I want to try to bridge the gap a little bit, you know, instead of.
And look at all them smiling and laughing, but they don't give a shit about connecting to anybody in the public.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're gonna head on out of here though. So take care.
Okay. Well, listen. God bless you guys.
Have a good night.
You guys have a good night. Be safe. Just think about getting rid of the torture cuffs. Think about getting rid of those torture cuffs.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. If you guys could get rid of those, then we wouldn't have a gap between us. Man,
None of them give a shit what I think. None of them care. They don't care what we think. They don't care about us. They don't care about our safety. They only care about themselves. And this is the reason why I dislike police. This is the reason why I'm hard on cops. Because they didn't sign up to help people. They signed up to law enforce. They signed up to get behind someone and turn on their lights, and they come in their pants and they're so excited that you're afraid. They signed up to be an authoritarian. They signed up to put people in chains. They signed up to take you to a dungeon. They signed up to tell you that torture cuffs aren't meant to be comfortable. They signed up to be the worst of society. There's no other way I can see it. I'd like to see it differently. If someone could coach me on it, I'd be more than willing to learn something new.
I hate for people to see you guys run away when the camera comes on. I hate for people to see that. You know what I mean? I know that, but you see what I'm saying though? But like people see the camera come on and they see you guys walk off when I'm being polite and cordial to you guys.
Like my supervisor was saying, we were having a meeting.
Yeah.
I
asked, am I interrupting anything? You guys said no.
We thought you just had a quick question.
Yeah. I'm not trying to be mean to you guys. You know what I'm saying?
We don't care about cameras because I record everything all the time anyway.
Yeah, but we can never get that camera footage if it's.
And we don't care about cameras because I'm recording all the time. All you guys do is care about cameras. That is such a load of shit. Let me listen to it one more time.
Well, we thought you just had a quick question.
Yeah. I'm not trying to be mean to you guys. You know what I'm saying?
We don't care about cameras because I record everything all the time anyway.
Yeah, but
Okay. So do me a favor. Put a 1 in the chat if that is a load of bullshit. Put a 1 in the chat if that guy is lying. He deeply cares about cameras. He focuses on cameras. He scans the area to make sure there's no cameras on him. He focuses on the camera and where the camera is. He and some of his brethren, him or some of his brethren, and this is a fact, are planting drugs on people. And they're very aware of where the camera is. Maybe this cop isn't planting drugs on people, but cops that work with him are planting drugs on people. And they're very aware of where the camera is pointing as they're planting drugs with this hand. They know the camera only faces this way, so they can plant their drugs over here. He's acutely aware where the camera is all the time. And he said, we don't care about cameras. We're recording all the time. Put a 1 in the chat if that's a lie. He's lying. He's absolutely lying. And then notice, as soon as I turned on the camera, the very second I turned on the camera is raid for cop roaches. And you're seeing it right here in Huntington Beach, California. These guys are scumbags.
We can never get that camera footage if it's, you know what I mean? It's like, it's such a, I mean, I just hate for you guys, like on camera, for you guys to like, I have a nice cordial conversation with you guys. And as soon as the camera comes on, you guys run off. And that's
fine. Well, we got to go to work.
We got to bridge the gap, you know, sooner or later.
You're interrupting us. So.
Oh, I'm interrupting.
Interrupting now.
I didn't know that. All right. Take care, man. Take care. Take care, dude. I mean, you guys just saw it. I just walked up to have a conversation, and I just wanted to have a conversation with the cops and see what they had to say. And it seems as though if I try to have a conversation with them about policy, procedure, and protocol, that it's going to immediately end like this with all the cops driving off. Now, I don't think I was rude. Was I rude? I don't think I was rude. I think I was polite and cordial, respectful. I was nice to those guys. But the simple fact of the matter is, as soon as I said torture cuffs, they were ready to end it. So, all right, I'm gonna get the flock out of here. I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, Gators.
There it is. It is just so morbid. It is just so twisted. It really is. Make sure you guys go by the website. I got the Team DLZ friendship bracelets in right now. We don't stop on one side. OTVO is over here. Team DLZ. OTVO, overturn Terry versus Ohio. Make sure you guys get one of these. I still have not shipped a single one of these yet. I'm just being honest with you. I finally got the packaging in today from Uline. I can't ship these through the mail. I have to pay the $6. It's about $6 each one of these that I'm going to ship. So I still didn't fix the shipping on these things yet, but I will fix the shipping. Make sure you guys go to the website, get a Team DLZ friendship bracelet. We also have the keychains in as well. I got my keychains on it right there. There it is. We don't stop. Team DLZ on the other side. OTVO. We don't stop. Team DLZ for your keychain right there. I have friendship bracelets and keychains in. Thank you for supporting the cause. Thank you for being a member of Team DLZ. I really appreciate it. Remember, I saw Barberini in here. He's saying he got some trifolds. Yep, Barberini, he sure did. He got a bunch of trifolds, gave a bunch away to friends and family. Go to deletelaws.com with a Z, deletelaws.com with a Z on the end of it. Get a trifold. I'm giving you guys 2 for 1. 2 for 1. So when you get a trifold, I'm sending you 2. And I shipped off a bunch of trifolds today. Didn't have the packaging in for the friendship bracelets yet. I've had these in stock for 9-10 days. Tomorrow, I'll finally ship them all out. So if you're waiting on those, that includes Shanta and Steve, both of you guys. Shanta and Steve, I gave you both a friendship bracelet and a keychain. So that went in your hoodies. So you guys will have those soon. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to that. Dean DLZ. There it is. Dean DLZ. Team DLZ. There it is. Yeah, look, and I want to thank Right Way Ministries. Thank you, my friend, for showing me the light. I really appreciate that. God bless you, sir. Team DLZ, we don't stop. What do you do when they harass you after standing your rights on your trifold? Well, if you recorded it, then we'll see the video and I'll help you crowdfund your attorney and I'll help you crowdfund the federal civil rights lawsuit. And that's what we'll do. We'll sue those dirty pigs if they wrong you, if you're using the Fifth Amendment cop car driver or non-driver, or if you're using your trifold. Everybody has to have a trifold in their car. If you can't afford one, Jennifer Hill got a keychain. I'll send that off to you tomorrow. None have shipped yet. I'm just being honest with you guys. None have shipped yet. They'll ship tomorrow. And then the trifolds shipped today. I shipped out a bunch of trifolds tomorrow. One person ordered 4 trifolds and 4 cop cards. Those ship tomorrow with the friendship bracelets and the hoodies. So I'm looking forward to getting these out. It's just been yeah, I do. Yeah, I sure do. It's just, God, Joseph, you're exposing me here a little bit, but it's like, I just have this addiction to making sure that you don't get by the cops. I would rather I didn't have to cover your video. I would rather that didn't happen to you. But remember, it's called the Fifth Amendment cop card and the Fifth Amendment trifold because I want you to invoke your Fifth Amendment right. Chili, are you afraid of cops ever? No, I'm not afraid of cops. I mean, I've been arrested. I've been cheated. I've been hit. I've been punched. I've been kicked. I've been through everything that the cops can do to me. I don't feel fear for them. What really sucked in jail was being put in the dungeon, the absolute dungeon. And jail was so horrible. It was so horrible. You don't fear the cops, but you don't want to go to jail. I'm not afraid of these jackboot thug pigs. Most of these guys are beta male losers, but it's not that you fear the cops. You just don't want to go to jail. You don't want to be subjected to the guys behind the dungeon walls. You want to have your Fifth Amendment cop card on you. And then you have the blue card in case you're driving a rental car. See where it says driver on the corner up there? See where it says driver right there? The blue card is for the driver. The yellow card is the non-driver card. You want to have these in your car, in your wallet, so that you have them. You want to have the trifold in your car. You want to use the broccoli wide rubber band, have it up in your visor. It's the best steps I can show you. And if we catch it on camera and you get cheated, then I will help you crowdfund your lawyer. I have yet to see anybody use their trifold and then get violently arrested and drug off to jail. I haven't seen it yet. Oh man. If you're getting your CDL shortly here, oh man, thanks Dubstep. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the support. If you're getting your CDL, remember, you're going to deal with cops day in and day out. When I was in jail, a lot of guys were going to get out of jail and get their CDL and turn their life around. I said, man, if you get your CDL, you're going to be dealing with cops day in and day out. Way stations, highways, pullovers, manifest checks. You have to deal with cops a lot when you're a CDL driver. When you drive a commercial vehicle, you have to deal with cops a lot. It is a lot. Steve, my buddy Steve Conkler, so good to see you, Steve. Hooked you up, Steve. Gave you a bunch of trifolds, a bunch of cop cards. Steve, and just so, I already told Steve the other day, I gave him a friendship bracelet and a keychain, and he ordered one anyway. Steve is a major supporter. He's just hardcore. I don't hate every single cop. I hate that they call it a profession. I hate the policies, procedures, and protocols. I can't stand most people who sign up to be cops because they're only concerned with themselves and what they get and their overtime and their pension and their money. They don't really care about you and I. It really is about them and only them. They want to be seen as a hero, G.I. Joe loser. They want to wear a uniform. They want to look cool with their badge on. They want to carry a gun. So I despise almost everything about it. Individual men and women, I don't know if I hate them. I hate what they're doing. I hate what they've signed up to be. I hate everything about it. I just can't. I can't stand cops. I can't stand them. I literally cannot stand them. It's and then Clown Patrol said all cops are evil. Let's face it. Put a 1 in the chat if you just hate them all. Put a 2 in the chat if you if you hate most of them. So put a 1 in the chat if you hate them all. Put a 2 in the chat if you just hate most of them. I think I would be more like a 1-2. I'd be more like of a 1-2. I'd be more like a 3. Mike said 3. I don't know what that means, Mike, but Utah Defender, what's going on, Playboy? I just know that they're scum, and that they don't care about you and me. They don't care about us. They only care about themselves. And for me, that Joseph Barberini said, listen and learn. I've personally been saved and my friends as well from trifolds and cards, and having your protocol down, Chili has many videos to watch. Yeah. Listen, I don't want you guys to go to jail. It's a big deal. Yeah, I'll check that out. Utah Defender, I'll check out your page as soon as I get the flock out of here. Can you guys put in the comment section OTVO, overturn Terry versus Ohio? Mark, I hear you, man. I hear you. Jack, earning the hate. I hear you, man. Sean, I saw Chevy in here earlier. I want to believe I'm with recreational RC and EDC. I want to believe that there's a few good ones left. I want to believe that, but you can't sign up for those policies, procedures, and protocols and remain a good person. You simply can't. You really are. Grateful Dabs was here, right on. Grateful Dabs, the chosen one. Pepperbox, North Carolina. What's the matter, you? Ignacio, Mikey, OTVO, overturn Terry. Northeast Colorado Cop Block. Always good to see you. David, Chevy, what's up with the Playboy? What's up with the Playboy? Should have Team DLZ up. Should have been up today. I'm going to call my web guy tonight as soon as I get off this phone. I'm going to have teamdlz.com up. Danielle Brown, teamdlz.com will be up. There's a lot of things that I do during the day that you guys don't get to see on Team DLZ. I'm keeping a video journal, a diary of everywhere I go and everything I do, and letting you guys follow along as we create the next syllabus for the game Constitutional Law Scholar, which is what I'm setting up next. So a lot of things going on. Tilly, good to see you. Tilly, good to see you. Sean, Stomper, David, Travis, thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate it. Chevy, Dan Hanlon. I had a brief encounter with a pig the other day, and I had a confidence I never had before. Thank you, Chili. You're so welcome. Listen, if you have the cop cards and you have the trifold, which, by the way, a little inside secret, if you buy the trifold, I give you the cop cards for free. But if you can afford it, buy the cop cards too. Support the mission. We don't stop. I can't do it without you. It's not just me up here like I'm just a crusader and I'm going to just, no, I need your help. So if you get the trifold, I give you the cop cards for free, but don't tell anybody else. Don't tell anybody. Keep it between me and you. I give you the cop cards for free with the purchase of your trifold, just so you know. And not the print at home one, the one that I ship. The one that I ship. All right, Milena, nice to see you. There's the Reverend. There you are. Nice to see you. Pastor Sean R. Murphy. Good to see you, my friend. Jim, nice to see you, Jim. Clown Patrol, trifold in my car. Trifold in my car. All right, listen, I got to get the flock out of here. Bruce, Greg, Mikey, man, Chevy Dog, Cope, Doggy Dog. What's going on, Chevy and Cope, my friends? What's the matter, you? Soy Leal, Jennifer Hill, Junket 13. What's going on? And then as soon as you do, Junk, just hit that unsubscribe button and just head on over to the other pages, my friend, because that's where you'll be welcome. Not around here, partner. Not around here. You're welcome to do whatever you want. That doesn't mean that we are going to accept you back with open arms, because I don't. I don't accept cops. I don't accept the way the policies, procedures, and protocols are now. And I'm against the term of law enforcement altogether. I'm for peace officers and rights protectors. I got to get the flock out of here. Bruce, good to see you. I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, Gators.